Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is November 18th. I want to build a case for what I think the issue is, so hang with me. Now, this is a project where daily I look at indexation results by publishing test pages with two keywords. One of those keywords is in simple HTML to test for general rendering. The second keyword is wrapped in JavaScript to test for complex rendering. So complex rendering occurs in the second pass of our content through what even Google calls the render machine. So this is the Indexation Research Log, where dates, times of launch, findability, along with updates are noted. Now, this is a free resource. You can find it on the American Way Media site, or you can search for Google Index Detector. Today is a test day. Everything launches fine. Publish, the request, the bot arrival, everything's done, it's like clockwork. And what you're looking at is this week. So each one of these tabs is like the previous week. And I keep it so that we can look at it week at a time, so we don't get blown out. So the question is always, has any new content index, has it been findable by its keyword? Now, I can confirm that the test page from last Friday tested on today. And that took a whole week. So that's what this green indicates, that today I found it. And then when I go down here, I go to last week. And then I update the this column here so that I can see. So when I look here, or if I'm, what day did it index, I keep track of it. And then also on the current day that I'm on. All right. So now, why? Why do some pages take longer than others? And this is the important part I'd like to share with you. Why does something that was published a week ago take longer to be findable than something that was published this Monday, more recently? But it's like weird, right? That they don't index in order. Now, I looked in Search Console. Last Wednesday's test page shows that test page as indexed on November 9th at 7:36. That was exactly the time. And then last Monday shows this page, this one that was indexed, that it was indexed on the 14th at 8:16. So in the Search Console, I would be completely lost because I'd be confused. Why does last Friday's test, which was indexed on November 9th, take a full week to come through and be findable, and something I launched on Monday, which shows it was indexed after Friday's page? Do you see what I'm talking about? So why did they not become findable in order? Why did they flip-flop? Now, this is why I think we don't have an indexing issue this time of the year. I just want to let that settle in, because I think it's a serving problem. The serving system, which is the last process in the indexation system as a whole, and we don't know that much about the serving system, but it's right under our noses. So a logical next question is, well, have we always had a serving issue in Q4? We don't know. But I think it's tricky that serving, this is why I think it's tricky. Serving can probably be altered either by like a filter, or let's say like a dam that gets built in the river, where serving is parsed out unevenly. It doesn't go through the entire index so that everybody gets a shot at the same time, but it's parsed out. And that may explain why we find this sort of uneven findability. Let's look at the bots. So this was yesterday's sort of bot activity. And the question is always, do they show anything? Now, I'm still seeing over here in the blue column, these are the mobile Chrome bots. And I'm still seeing that tag teaming go on between the two of them. Now, what's very interesting and odd at the same time is there's an original mobile bot that I tracked that has a really, really, really old Chrome build. and it shows up every now and then. I don't know why, but I think we might be seeing, the signal that they might have come to the end of testing these two, and that soon we'll see 17 retire. And then 19 will go, and then we'll start to have the desktop version. So in general, we are looking at, this is where all of them get totaled up. I'm looking at a lower overall amount of bot activity. They're crawling, they're rendering. And we overlay that with, I've seen a lot of well-tuned content just lie like a dead fish in the SERPs. Dead fish. There should be more volatility if Google is taking in, processing, and pushing out all the data that they've processed. And they aren't doing that in the wholesale manner that they normally do. Otherwise, we'd see much higher weather here. So if you're pushing out new content, or your page disappears, or your traffic drops off, and by the time you check your pages, everything looks normal. But how do you know? How do you know that they were being served during that time where you lost traffic? You'd have to constantly look at your findability, right? So Search Console only shows you indexed information. At no point, unless we can find our content by its keywords, at no point do we really have confirmation that Google is serving our content. Are you following me? Okay, well, stay tuned. I'm going to keep looking at it. Subscribe, post your comments, questions. This week's confessions, I am awash in tests, and I'm super happy. I really love my happy place. And also, just a reminder, if you're interested in forensic SEO training, I will be offering that starting January 19th. It's on a Thursday, and we do 4 weeks in a row. It's live. There are no recordings. If you're interested, you want to get a heads up, go to forensicseotraining.com, use the form, and ask to get on the early bird list. Thanks, guys. Have a great Friday. Talk to you tomorrow.